Hi, this is Juan from Boynton Pro Audio in the Music Square. I'm here at ATS Recording Studio today, and we're doing another video of one of the little amps from Peavey. This is the Classic 20. You probably saw our little 6505 mini video, and this is their little 20-watt head version of their Classic Series amps. This one, like the 6505 mini, has EL84s in the power section. You can run it either mic'd up like a regular guitar amp. You can use an emulated out on the back of the amp, or you can also use a little USB out to record also. So it's an all-in-one little recording interface as well. And what's really cool about it is you can actually use it without having an amp cabinet hooked up, which is pretty wild. Typically with a tube amp, you have to have a load connected, not with one of these guys. So if you want to do silent recording, you can. Like the regular Classic Series, this one comes with a great sounding clean channel. It also has a great sounding drive channel. So we're going to go through some of the sounds and kind of let you hear what each one sounds like. One of the other things we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a couple of different speaker cabinets. So one of these is going to be mic'd up with a Marshall 1960A 412 cabinet that's been outfitted with Celestion Vintage 30s. And then we're also running into just the cabinet portion of a Fender DeVille over there. So you can kind of hear the difference between how it sounds through a closed back cabinet versus an open back cabinet. So we're going to check those out now. Okay, so on the open back cabinet, we've got a Royer RO121 on the speaker, as well as a Shure SM57. And on the Marshall cabinet, we also have a 57, but we also have a Shure a KSM 313 mic'd up on those. So we're going to kind of blend some mics together and hear what it sounds like. So we're going to start off first on the clean channel, and we're going to start on the open back cabinet and check out how that sounds. And for this demo, I'm going to be using a very cool Yamaha Pacifica guitar that has a combination of humbuckers, that coil tap, and P90, so we're going to get kind of a cool array of sounds there too. So starting on the clean channel on the open back cabinet, here's the neck pickup on this guitar. Now here's the exact same settings, exact same neck pickup. We're just going to put it through the closed back cabinet so you can hear what that sounds like. So the closed back cabinet is going to have quite a bit more bottom end and kind of be more of a punchier sort of sound. The open back cabinet is going to be kind of a lot sweeter and airier sounding. So we're going to go check out the bridge pickup here, just kind of see how they drive and break up. So we've got the open back cabinet first. Now we're going to hear the exact same thing through the closed back cabinet. Okay, so now we're going to check out the dirty channel. So this is cool because it has a lot of in-between bluesy and crunch sort of sounds, and then gets almost to a high gain territory when you really max it out. So we're going to start with the gain kind of right around 3 and hear how that sounds, and we're just going to kind of bring the gain up a little bit as we go. Okay, now we're going to bring the gain right around to about 5, so about halfway up. Now we're going to bring it up to, let's say, about 3/4 of the way up, right around 7.5. Now we're going to crank it all the way up. Okay, so now we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to be playing it through the closed back Marshall cabinet, and for you YouTube people that have a keen eye, the settings have changed a little bit just to make it fair. Closed back 412 cabinet is definitely going to have a lot more bottom end than an open back cabinet has. So we just sort of dialed it in for the cabinet, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start with the gain about 1/4 of the way up, and then just sort of move up as we go. So here it is, right around 9 o'clock. All right, we're going to move it up to about 5, right around noon. We're going to move it up to about 7.5, or right around 3 o'clock now. And then now we're going to go all the way up and check it out, maxed out. Okay, so this little guy, much like the Peavey 6505 Mini, has the option to be run at 20 watts, at 5 watts, or at 1 watt, which means that you can definitely get it cranked up and get great tube saturation at reasonable volumes. You also have the option of using an emulated out via an XLR cable, or if you want to use a USB out, you can record direct. And the cool thing about these guys is you don't necessarily have to have a speaker cabinet connected. Most tube amps, or just about all tube amps, have to have a load connected, so which that means if you don't have your speaker cabinet connected, the transformer gets really sad. But this one is not the case, so you have a lot of options, and one of the things we even did in our 6505 video was blend the two sounds together, which can get some really cool results. At this price point, they just sound hilariously good, and honestly, for the cost of one decent tube head, you could probably get both of these guys, and with something like an AB box running your cabinet in stereo, or using a radial tone bone headbone, you could very easily switch back and forth between these guys and get everything from really lush, clean sounds to great fat bluesy sounds, right into great modern rock and metal sounds out of this guy. So we really can't say enough good things about them. They're selling like hotcakes. And if you'd like one, definitely get a hold of us at boytonproaudio.com or musicsquarestores.com, and definitely like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and stay tuned because we've got some more cool stuff coming out. Thanks.